Decision fatigue, do you have it, and how can you avoid it? Happy Friday, everyone. The weekend is here. Hey, a question. Have you ever looked back at some of your more questionable decisions that you've made and seen a pattern? Well, it may be due to what we call decision fatigue. Decision fatigue is a concept that your ability to make good choices becomes worse after you've made a series of other decisions earlier in the day. Decision fatigue can lead to a plethora of negative outcomes, a senseless argument with your spouse or colleague, or an impulse purchase that sets you back financially for years. Or it could be that unusually snarky email you sent to a potential referring partner. Of course, no one's ever done that. Now, here are just a few ways to avoid decision fatigue. Number one, limit the number of decisions that you have to make each day. Steve Jobs was famously said to have worn the same outfit each day so he had one less decision to make. And that freed up precious mental bandwidth. Now, those who prefer a consistent daily routine, they're less likely to suffer from decision fatigue because they make fewer decisions. Number two, make important decisions sooner than later. Like the analogy of filling a jar first with rocks, then pebbles and sand, your mental energy is finite. So prioritize those decisions and make them first based on their order of importance. Three, identify what's in your control and what is not. That is called the dichotomy of control. Do not attempt to make decisions about things you ultimately cannot influence. Number four, fewer options are better. Salespeople have learned that more decisions that you give to a potential buyer, the more likely it is they're going to decide to do one thing, nothing. So pare down your choices as well, and also how you present your services. Five, seek counsel. Getting feedback from trusted friends and advisors can help you reduce indecisiveness, or what I like to call the paralysis of analysis. Number six, do less. Schedule time for silence. Set aside an hour or even two with no interaction on your phone, whether it be email, social media, or news feeds. The less information you keep trying to jam into your brain each and every day, the less likely it is that you're going to be able to suffer decision fatigue. Number seven, know your energy levels, or they make their decisions earlier in the morning rather than later in the afternoon. Now, have you ever suffered decision fatigue? I think if we're honest, all of us can say yes. Question is, what's been your experience and what can you add to this list and how to avoid it? Have a great weekend, and I'd ask you kindly just to share this video on your social media profiles, whether it be LinkedIn, Facebook, or Twitter, and we'll see you here next week for another tidbit of information or hopefully some wisdom on our next edition of Friday's Food for Thought.